Let me keep my face light on here. It's not very good, but here we go. It's better. So, how is everybody? I'm on chemo. My little port right there. Keeps coming on. So, got hooked up to chemo today, and it was at 9:30, and nurse did a great job. I had her last time, and I actually sent her basically it's my mom's Linda Schwartz cookbook, and I think I sent it in PDF format or PowerPoint. Anybody that wants it. Tired. I'm feeling very tired. I did pull your item off the 3D printer, and it's cured. We just need to bring it back to the house and get it packaged for you and ready to pick up. I'm also going to give you the one that printed out in gray that had the curve, so you can sand off the bottom and maybe use it somewhere else. Just to let you know that pudding is the bomb. That stuff was great. I had a serving last night, actually 2 servings of it last night. Very good banana pudding. Oh my God, Jim. Very good. Thank you so much for that. That was a nice treat before I go on to chemo. Back to the chemo, I go in and sit in my chair. The nurse did a great job of poking the needle. Usually I feel a lot of pain when that needle goes in. This time I just barely felt it just pierce in, so that's getting better. So you can tell in my voice I'm a little bit shaky right now, and the chemo's made me a little bit tired, per se. But Robin liked it too, by the way. You might have gotten an invoice with a banana pudding discount. She loves banana pudding too, so good job. Made her feel better. Now back to chemo, since we shinied. The chemo gets started, and I'm coming to the end of the IV run that's at the cancer center of the chemo I get. And man, I'm just like, oh man, I'm dozing out. I'm just like going, oh, geez, I'm tired, you know. And she's coming back, and the chemo that makes me code sensitive, which is why I'm not having any pudding tonight, because it's in the refrigerator and cold, and we want it to last. I can't have any more for a while, and maybe there'll be some left by Monday. That's what I hope, Monday or Tuesday next week. But yeah, it's like all my energy was gone, and I come home. Oh yeah, most definitely something to eat, Tim. Get home, and I kick on. I'm starting to watch The Deadliest Catch from the very beginning, because I missed the first few seasons when it was originally released, and I haven't seen them. I thought, hey, that's something I can watch on my own, and see that. Oh, and actually get to see that and do that. That might help out the audio a little bit. But yeah, I just extremely tired, and I fall asleep through a portion of the first. Oh yeah, please send me the recipe. Through the first portion, I mean, out cold. And it was right after I peeled potatoes and put it in the roast that I put in earlier, and We had roasted potatoes for supper, which I actually did eat. And they did taste kind of good, so I'm okay with that. Taste buds really don't get funky until tomorrow. Still got a runny nose from hell with the chemo, and fell asleep in my recliner, and woke up, and it was like 5:30. Robin had already came in, made a lot of noise to the front door. I had already sit down, and I hadn't even woken up. Then she went to the kitchen. I think she made her something to drink or something. Came back and sat down and set her phone down. For some reason, that sound of that phone going down on the granite top of my end tables just woke me up. Not the door alarm that someone's motioned at the door or anything like that. Boom, wide awake. And she had already changed the show on the TV to Castle, because she's not really digging the Deadliest Catch. I kind of like it, but it's not her type of show per se. But that's the beginning of my day. Chemo went good. I'm on chemo, the same regimen that I've been on the last 4 sets. And I think I might change this next set depending on the CT scan. So, by the way, Tim, I don't know if you saw that my new intro screen at the beginning, but I'll go ahead and show that to you. I really liked how that came out. And did that in PowerPoint. Now I just need to make me some framing and stuff for my channel. This is YouTube Live, and I hope it's coming through good. And I hope people watch it. Tim, I don't know if your son plays Minecraft or if you play Minecraft. I do have a personal Minecraft server here at home that I'm going to be playing on. I have a few slots open. And if you want the IP address and information, I'll send it off to you. I do have rules. There's no player killing or stealing from players' items. I do have some starter equipment in the chest at the spawn point, and anyone that plays should just take one of each, and it get you started. Pick a direction and go, and have fun. It is on Microsoft Bedrock, so it's a Bedrock server, which works with your PS2. I mean, not PS2, but your Xbox. Works with PC and the mobile, so you should be able to connect through any face and actually play. It is a survival, and I'm not enabling cheats. I give you enough good armor and good equipment at the beginning that you could take a serious hit and not die, because I basically give you the best armor in the game and the best sword in the game. Everything else is the normal stuff. So that's what I'm about to start here in just a second, is to start my Minecraft and actually play for a little bit, or as much as I can. Still a little bit drowsy and tired, but I kind of need to stay up. So I'm about to switch over to the game scene. There we go. I call the server Nix the Fae. Yeah, play whenever you can. Don't know if your son still plays, but he's more than welcome to play too. And I just got into my little my little place on the server, and if you write down the coordinates there, that's where you'll find my house from the spawn point. Oh, it's dark. Go to sleep. And I'll shoot you that email, Tim. I'm trying to keep it open only to friends and their children that I know. I don't really want somebody that just I've never met before get on the server. So, but it has some nice features on this seed. Like I found this wonderful cave system. I made this bridge right here so you can see what I saw. I was up there and I looked down here and looked down into that cave, and I was just like going, okay, this is where I'm building my stuff. And I did this all this on non-chemo, just to make things easier for when I am on chemo. When you're on chemo, your reflexes and sometimes everything else is a little bit slower, and you can have problems. Let me see if I can remember that. One of these. Oh, there it is. So this is the armor you get in the sword. Looks pretty good. Back to regular view. Stupid stuff like that in chemo. Not running any ray tracing textures, so this is basically anybody can play it. Play on any machine. Didn't want to do any of that. And right now I am just searching for more iron and other stuff. This cave actually goes down pretty far. Most gets you down to 0. And I have found a lot of monsters in this area. Ooh, I might have to make some more torches. This could be scary. Down in here too, so be careful. If you go into a cave system, you will find some nasties. That's a good drop there. There's a slime. He's over on the other side. Come to me. Ah! There's a place over here that I can punch through a little bit. Yeah, this is on an old Dell computer I got from a friend. I kind of upgraded the memory some, just to make it so that I can hopefully host more people on it. I think I have it set to 10, and I hope it can handle 10 users. But I'm kind of afraid that it'll probably only handle maybe 5. But it has 20 gigs of RAM, which should be okay. That's not the problem. It's only, I think it's only a quad core without multi-threading. So it's just a quad core Intel CPU. So it might have problems with a heavier load. It might amp me for other things. If you are watching it this far, and you're on my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I am doing a giveaway of a basket weave Rebel Phoenix bracelet, where you can send me your wrist size and I will size it up to the wrist size and actually let you choose the dye color that I dye the leather. And I'll be doing it with snap closure. And it's only for subscribers that are visible to me so that I can see that you are subscribed. I know a lot of people do that, subscribe to a channel and you're not visible. If you're not visible to the list I see, you're not going to be entered. Just means that you're not wanting to get into the contest and the other stuff. Not, I respect that. That's just fine. You can be completely anonymous. Also, there's a link in there a few links. A link to my GoFundMe, and also a link to what I call my cancer streaming wish list. What that is equipment and stuff that I'd like to add to my system for streaming. I'm not saying buy it for me, but if you choose to buy something, hey, that's great. I'll probably get it in time. But those are two links that are now in the comment or in the section below. I will upload the recording of this session when I am done and actually add it to the playlist. I do have my last session in the playlist, but it's YouTube's recording of the stream, and if you have time, you might want to check it out and see if it works okay. This is my first time actually streaming using the YouTube format, and in a way, I kind of like it better than Twitch, because they kick out the chat window when you start up the stream in the OBS software. So I can see where everybody is chatting at me on my other screen, and I can keep in communication with you. Doing some keyboard errors there. I call that the chemo brain, where you're not actually functioning really good. Take a second here. One more fish. Way too much fish. I got a fish galore. Let's go fishing to my fishing hut. See how I do on fishing. Earlier on my other stream that I did yesterday, I would look over at the chat and miss catching a fish in Minecraft. Find it kind of relaxing. I have myself a little fishing hut here. So go out here and fish and not get attacked by things. I think I wore the appropriate shirt for playing Minecraft. I've had this for a very long time. I need to find me another one. Ooh, puffish. We need that. Want another fishing bow. Magical. Or magical bow. One or the other. So I've been looking at some of the video cards online for NVIDIA. Oh my God, they're still outrageously priced, far beyond MSRP. I mean, I saw a 37 going for $2,500. Oh, that's insane. That card should be no more than $800. And even that, I really think it should be about a $600 video card. That also goes with the 2080 Ti, 3,500 to $4,000. Are those people on crack? I mean, I wouldn't be getting that much of a boost increase other than ray tracing. And what I've heard about ray tracing is that, yeah, it's eye candy, but it doesn't improve your gameplay. This is not a plug for Jolly Ranchers. Fire hard candy, great death. I missed a fish because I was talking about my fire Jolly Ranchers. Found those. Oh, got that one. Found them at a Walgreens. Cinnamon, it just helps my dry mouth. For some reason, when you're on chemo, you get a lot of dry mouth. Well, I think it's dark. I'll head back up to the house and see what I got. Nothing in the hut. You'd think that zombies might come after me. Or skeletons! Hey, I got back far enough. Stupid creeper. Yeah, it is a crazy market for video cards right now. Even the Radeons are pretty high, but they are not as high as some of the Deep Strider 3 Bane of the Arthropods. Wonder what I can use that on. Well, we'll have to go to the forge and find out. Let's see. That. Ooh. Does increase the attack bonus. There. Here. Let me get the bow, which is power. See what this does. Nope. Let's try the fishing rod. Nope. So it'd have to be this sword. I will take it. But yeah, the market's kind of crazy. The CP market has kind of leveled back. Things are back at MSRP, especially for the 5000 series. That is one thing in my wish list, but it's not the important thing for my streaming setup because I have a Ryzen 7 2700, which is actually possibly really good, but I have a strange feeling it's on the edge of the abilities, and I really want to go 5000 series CPU, which my motherboard will support. just because it will future-proof me for about 5 or 6 years with this PC. And then getting the memory up to 64 gigs from the 32 I have. Because funny thing is that with me doing all this streaming and stuff, I'm really utilizing my memory more, especially when I do any form of looking over the videos and editing. But still, 32 is enough to get the job done. My biggest thing is a capture card and the switcher, so I'd have something on my desk and I can just push a button to switch between my different scenes. Better lighting, because this ring light is all right, but it doesn't really give good lighting, surround lighting. I'm using a hobby light over here, which I can actually swing it the back side. You see how the light changes, but it has a magnifying glass. That's what I use for my leather work and miniatures, which I'd like to get a camera over there. I've thought about looking at some of the document cameras or what's called a work camera that they're selling, and I might add that to my streaming list. But that's what's going on now. Nothing much other than the slow running nose, which runs at weird times. I'm feeling pretty good, and those who watch these videos and stuff understand that I'm doing okay. A little bit worried about this nodule right there. The doctor seemed a little bit concerned, and he was looking for it when I went in, and I was actually the one, I think, that showed him where it was. So I hope that doesn't turn into something cancerous, or maybe it got infected. I don't know. Just have to see. I've been watching what I've been eating. I had mothra meal this morning, which was really good. And then, tube feeding for lunch was up at the center. Don't really like their menu that they give you. If you're there for breakfast or lunch, they will give you a breakfast or a lunch to eat while you're in for chemo. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I had their chicken strips, and they're kind of greasy and a little bit cold. Let's see. Everyone in the house is coming down with this cough. No fever, just a cough and running nose. And I just hope it isn't the Omicron version, because that's what a lot of symptoms are, is coffee and a runny nose. So we're doing family distancing in the house while I'm on chemo. Everyone where my wife works is sick, or a good majority of them, and Serpro is one of the few companies that do the COVID cleaning for different places. And they actually got called in for one of the PetSmarts for the whole store. So don't know what went on there. inventory is full. See if anything's back here. No, just the thing. Okay. Pull that up. Let's go empty out the inventory. Another thing I found out is that the hospital could be closing down elective surgeries again. This isn't because of COVID, though. This is because they've lost a lot of nurses they're going to traveling. So the hospitals, both Covenant and the Health Science Center, well, not Health Science Center, but UMC, has lost a lot of their nursing staff because these nurses are going into traveling because the traveling is paying them $70 an hour to be a traveler nurse. And that's not with your overtime per diem or anything like that. That's a lot of money. You know, that would entice a lot of nurses to quit a floor job to go do traveling. And so they're closing down a lot of elective surgeries. And my mom is scheduled to get a knee replacement in May. So in just a few months. So hopefully she can get that surgery, but you know, it still kind of freaks me out. And you can also see the stress in the nurses at the cancer center that are working there. Because I'm probably pretty sure that they possibly have to do extra shifts if they've lost anybody in their department, and that's not a good thing. I hope it's just allergies. I hope so too. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Like I said, I don't blame them. Somebody offered me $70 an hour to leave telecom for a different job. I would seriously think about it. But personally, I pretty much like who I work for. He is a great manager, and I don't have a problem with anything he does. He's working with my FMLA leave, and I actually like the people I work with, including you, Tim. And everyone I work with, I've worked with some really harsh people, and everybody warned me about Jay Stockup when I was applying for the department, and I found Jay Stockup actually a pretty much easy person to work for. He was tough on us, but he had our back, and it's just like my current manager, Kevin. He expects a lot out of us, but he has our back when it comes to people trying to blame us for stuff that is not in our preview or that we were not aware of. So as long as I get my duties done and get things done in a timely manner, I'm good. And I just I feel bad that I'm not there to help out with some of the on-campus chores, especially with dealing with Anthony Mechanical and the UPS systems. I know that's put a little bit of strain on y'all. And usually me and John were the ones that would walk through the server room and see if there was any issues there. And just hope you guys are walking in there checking for stuff. I usually do it as I walk into work and just go by the knock and then pop into the server room and check it, see if any tiles have fallen, see if there's any bad lights on the servers that could be causing a problem, so that I can just report it to y'all and then check the switch room. So if there's any problems there, I could report it to the knock. But I'm not really aware of all the stuff that they have that needs to be constantly checked. Cool. I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all have had a busy 2 weeks, though. Oh my gosh. Y'all have had a lot of stuff kind of go sideways. My arrows are another. There we are. Arrows. Oh, darn, I did lose the wilder fishing boat. Go figure. You know it would sooner or later. Because it had the curse of the loss on it. Oh, let's get some more torches. Let's get them out. You make some more sticks. Go ahead and cap out the torches. Perfect. Lots and lots of torches. So, okay. This is a good place to call it for the night. Feeling tired, probably need to get to bed. For those who haven't subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can click the bell if you want notifications. The bell's on this side. You know, if you have any questions for me or anything like that, please let me know. I've told everyone YouTube is not a way to make money unless you have thousands upon thousands of subscribers. I know I won't get that amount of subscribers. And I'm not looking to monetize off YouTube or get to the point where I'm doing sponsors on my channel unless the sponsors is going to benefit me, and I believe in the product. So that's up with that. Now, no, sponsors won't sponsor you unless you have, close to 1 million subscribers anyway. So y'all have a wonderful night. God be with you, or whatever God you pray to. And put out a prayer for John Chumley's wife, which John and his wife are leaving out next week for the quad valve replacement on her heart. That's a very serious operation. It trumps what I'm going through. And the funny thing is that she has me and her share in the cancer ribbon, which is a periwinkle blue, because esophageal cancer and intestinal cancer are in the same group. So put out a prayer to her, and y'all have a wonderful evening. All right? Bye.